Isn't that how we're supposed to use ChatGPT? But there are still deficits that don't allow me to express that idea to its expert level.
I have to iterate a million times just to get what I want, and then I have no access to the tools that it's actually using to create the image.
You can tell when it comes right out of the can. What is the journey you want to experience?
So I came to Brian with this project. It's about D-Day, World War II, the battle in France that basically instigated the loss of control by Hitler's regime. Very powerful story, really interesting challenge in trying to figure out how to make the best possible work and tell the story in a way that really honors the fallen soldiers that were a part of that, while coming up with a captivating documentary. So when I brought this idea to you, what was your initial thought and reaction?
Well, I'll first say that I find it very apropos that we're having this conversation today because we're recording this on Memorial Day.
Yeah.
But I think the first thing that struck me was like, hey, these initial images are pretty freaking cool. Like this.
Yeah, because I generated some initial.
Yeah, you had some initial images that you had already kind of shared with the client and came to me and said, hey, what do you think about this vibe? Do you think you could bring this to life? Of course you can take it wherever you want to take it, but this is kind of stylistically something we could embrace and something the client likes. And I actually thought it was pretty in line with sort of my aesthetic in general. So immediately I felt like that was a great vehicle to get us on the same page.
Yeah.
So I appreciated it for that. And then as we've continued to work, again, because of budgetary constraints, the ability to kind of give prompts to create compositions and then sketch on top of those, make them a little bit more custom, and then we're going to break those out into sort of, more high-res illustrations in the end, but starting with AI. So I fully appreciate the starting with AI to close the gap, but then moving it towards something more custom, something more ownable toward the end.
Something a little bit more human.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that how we're supposed to use ChatGPT, right?
Yeah.
Like if people are out there using it, you can tell when it comes right out of the can. You can tell. And that's what I don't want to see, and that's what we won't do with this project.
Right.